Marcus Valentine Cole. Hey, hey guys. My name is Marcus Valentine Cole, and today we're gonna go over some Q&A. I've been on Instagram for more than a year, and as some of you may have known, I've developed a small, modest, but very meaningful following for my poetry and my sense of humor and my antics, basically, which means they either have good taste or they're just as messed up like me. Love you anyway, though. However, over time, and sometimes people like to ask me questions about my opinion about this or that, but mostly that, especially when it comes to things like romance or dating or life, philosophy, and between you and me, I don't know why they do. I mean, who the hell am I? Oh, yeah, I'm a poet, and I'm a romantic, and I'm a wordsmith, and I'm an extrovert, so I don't mind talking about this kaflooey. All right? And yes, I'm a wordsmith. Kaflooey is a word. Don't bother looking it up. Just trust me. Anyway, I've compiled a list of questions that people wanted me to ask, and so without any further ado, let's go over a few. Maybe we'll learn something, or maybe we'll not. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay, this first question is from my friend. Uh, oh, okay, guys, I'm just going to preface this right now. I'm very well spoken, I'm very well read, but some people's parents are getting way too creative with their names. So if I screw it up, I'm sorry. Sort of. Okay. Okay. Let's call her D. And when you hear the question D, you'll know what it means. You'll know it's you. Okay? D asks, I have been a lesbian since 2006. Right on. Okay. I have been trying to date, and there's been a lot of things that I'm concerned with. And even though I'm a girl, I don't understand what the beep is wrong with some of these women. Maybe you can help. I do not know the inner workings of the lesbian mind. Because even though I like women too, I'm not a lesbian and I'm not a girl. But I am a human being. So, let's see. The question is, why do women tell me how wonderful, sweet, and amazing I am, but tell me in the same breath I'm not their type? That's tough because you guys all know this as well as I do that, we can always like things and respect things, but even though you can respect a lot, it still at the end may not be your personal cup of tea. That's not really a failing on a female's part or just a person's part. Your taste is your taste. And even though some people are blessed with a broader mind than others, some people just want what they want. Okay? So, as far as that goes. But I would also first say before you criticize anybody else, first check yourself. If they think you're amazing, but you're still not their type, well, I don't know. first, before I get to know a person or before I even ask somebody out, I like to kind of get to know them a little bit first. A lot of guys are very off-putish about being put into the friend zone when you meet somebody of the opposite gender. I don't. I have an inordinate amount of female friends, and I love my goddesses, and I feel very blessed to have them. Okay, but I think that the best relationships always start out with friends first because it does give you a chance to uh, really kind of peer inside who they are when they don't think people are watching or judging them. You know, they pull off the mask and show who they really are. And if you do the same, then that could work. Okay. I don't know if that helps, but I would always say with stuff like that, check yourself. Okay. Let's see. Oh, another question about women. This one is from Demetrius in Austin, Texas. Yes. I don't understand why some women have the irrational quality to be offended when people break rules without ever making the rules known. Okay, that's man, you guys are coming out of the park with some deep crap. All right. Okay, I see where you're coming from, Demetrius. Yeah, I've been in relationships when it's just been an idle, random Saturday, and all of a sudden the girl I'm with is royally pissed off about something. And when she confronts me about it and I say I'm sorry, and she says, "Well, you should have known." Well, all I can say is that I think what it boils down to is simply communication. Guys, I've always had the belief that you cannot bring somebody up by putting them down. You know, if you've got a problem, talk about it. If it can't be solved, table it until it can be. But just realize everybody's different. No one is the carbon copy of you. And thank God, because some people are assholes. But if there's a lack of communication, it's an easy fix. Just sit down, make them dinner, chill out with them, and talk about it. And not accusatory. Don't be like, what's your problem? Say things like, I have concerns, and because I care, I would like to address them with you. Okay? That usually goes over well. If you go after them with that level of diplomacy, it might turn out way better than you might suppose. And if they're not responsive, well, then maybe that's an indication that that person's not right for you. And you should run. Run, run. Jackie Joyner Kersey, run, 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 run. Okay? Um, let's see. Okay. This one is from Kylie. Matt, I always see that you're wearing bandanas. Is that your favorite article of clothes? Yeah, I'm pretty casual when it comes to my fashion choices. I could wear t-shirts by Hanes or Roberto Cavalli. And, it's pretty simple. But yeah, my two favorite pieces of clothes are new bandanas, which I got this one yesterday, and I love it, and fresh socks. I don't know what it was, but after I turned 40, fresh socks became more important than breathing. Don't know why. Don't care. Just love them. Fresh from the dryer. Okay. All right. We're coming up on 10 minutes, guys. So let's do one more. No, that's dumb. No, no, no. Okay. Beth, honey, sweetie, honey doll, apple of my eye. I'm not going to repeat this question. I'm just going to simply say with an emphatic no. 10,000 gallons of no. Honey, come on now. You're not 6. Jesus. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. This one is from let's he literally goes, "Please don't say my actual name on YouTube." Okay. Let's call him Bob. Bob in Detroit, Michigan says, "My wife tells me that I don't tell her I love her enough. How many times do you think it's okay to tell your wife that you love her?" 10, 20,000 times? I don't know. Um, I don't know, man. That's tough. Everybody's different. I keep harping on this point, but I think it's important. Everybody's different. People who search for perfection never find it. The only time anyone has ever experienced any degree of perfection have been in the brief first moments. The rush of your first kiss, the first time you hear a baby's laugh, the first time you took a crap and didn't have to wipe your butt afterwards. That's perfection, man. The first time that Twinkie was ingested and you actually lost 2 pounds, that's perfection. But when it comes to expressing a feelings for folks, everybody's different, man. But I don't know. If your spouse says that you're not telling them that you love them enough, well, let me simply tell you this. Tell your spouse that you love her 3 times a day, but tell her that you love her at least 10 times a day in your head. And what I mean by that is by keeping that mental attitude of the fact that you do love her means that you'll actually do the more important thing, which is actually showing her multiple times a day that you love her. Make her dinner. Clean up after yourself. Blow off the football night with your friends so you can sit home and chill with her. Watch a movie that she's interested in seeing. Um, Rub her feet. Tell her she's beautiful. I mean, and that's actually, I'm going to stop on that one real quick, actually, because I think this is actually kind of important. Sometimes people throw around the I love you word phrase so many times that it loses its potency. It loses its meaning, which is why rare things are typically considered to be the most valuable. Um, but I think it's true that whereas men prefer women to simply show them affection, multiple times in a day, women appreciate effort more. They appreciate the fact that you try. They appreciate the fact that you thought enough of them that they're worth a little work. And to be in fairness, they are. After all, they chose to hang out with your dumbass, right? So try to instead of tell your girl that you love her just 3 times because she's saying you're saying it too much. Well, maybe what she's really saying is that you're not showing her that you love her enough. Just food for thought. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, that's all the time that we've got for today. And listen, if you have any other questions that you want to ask me or topics that you'd like me to discuss, follow me on my Instagram page. Just go to Instagram and search Maticus Valentine Cole, just like you do for my YouTube channel, and DM your questions. I'm not going to repeat questions that are offensive. Okay, because guys, I do want to. I'm a very free spirit, and I really don't think of anything as taboo. But I do have common sense, and there's just some things. Come on now. So, all right. But I thank you very much for your time, and of course, if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Have a great day.